Steve. Can't stay at. Yeah, you have a good one. Thank you for coming in, Steve. Where you at? I can just hear you saying it, Regina. I just got back home. I'm going to show you my little... I'll show you what I got, Regina. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. I got my little produce haul. And I'll show you, Regina. Okay, first I got this peach. And he said to leave it out on the counter until tomorrow and it'd be good and ripe. He said that they have to leave them in the refrigerator over the, whenever they're not out because they get too ripe too fast. So I got my peach. Got my beautiful tomato. Look at it. That's just a gorgeous tomato, ain't it? And it'll last, this would last a couple of days too. Because it's not soft. I mean, it's not hard, but it ain't soft. And I got these two little cute little, I know, right? These two little cute onions. Look how little they are. He said that they normally have these about all year. And he said people love them. And I told him, I said, I love them because I can't eat a whole onion when I cut it. And these are perfect. And they're, they're homegrown. Then I got me 3 cucumbers. I'm gonna make me some cucumber sandwiches. Now this one is a little tiny bit soft, but that one is. They're okay. But that's what I got today. In my little produce bag. I went by there and I thought, I just can't go by there and not stop. Yeah, I told him, I said, I got the prettiest peach in here. And it was a grand total of $6.04. Hey Paula, how you doing? So I got 3 cucumbers, 1 tomato, 1 peach, and 2 onions. But it's all, it's all homegrown. It ain't that store-bought stuff. But I was pretty happy with that. No, I'm not going to be giving out any more of those to anybody. No more of those. I don't need any more. But that's a good little haul, It really is. Steve came and went. He said, I think he said he's at work. He couldn't stay. Rooster, how you doing? What a name. Yeah. Where are you going? I done went and came back. I got another place I have to go, but where are we going? Well, Miss Bell, we went to the produce stand. Or it's a building, it ain't a stand. Rooster, hi, how you doing? Miss Southern Belle, how you doing? Regina, I hope you all are doing good today. Rooster, what's up with you? I know it's a Monday, but you need to take a chill pill, probably. But yeah, I was happy with those little onions. They're just perfect. What have y'all gotten to today? Diamond painting? Did y'all find any new diamond paintings or anything? I looked on Amazon, but you went to Carl's Jr. and have a Western. Wow. Was it good? Yeah, probably. I ain't giving people like that my time. I'll give them a block button. You know, we don't have, it's not called Carl's here, it's called Hardee's. But I've not been there in a long time. A rooster, take it to the Lord in prayer, honey. I know, it can be trying sometimes. But that's your best bet. And that's the best advice I can give you. Sitting around, it's so hot. Yeah, it's hot here. You went outside to see? Yeah. It's pretty hot here today too, but there's calling for thunderstorms. Severe thunderstorms. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. No help. So he got truck and push basketball goal. Okay, that's good. That's good he's helping you. You can't beat that, can you? That's a blessing, Regina. I wish I could get just a little bit of help. I did, Miss Southern Belle. I went yesterday. God went before me because it was bad in there. I did pray and stuff, though. Our Walmart is like so congested. Now, the other county over, they're not as bad. But ours, you better be prayed up to go in there. Because it literally looks like Christmas. Nope, he's not. Okay, it's 105. My goodness. Now water will well guy get too well. Did you? Yes, I did return that, Miss Bell. With honor. Oh wow. Now I don't know all about that, but I'm imagining about anything can happen in Walmart. I ain't going to tolerate it, you know. I'm just not. I'm just going to hide them and go on. I think most people that even knows Jesus knows better than that. I am too right now, thank God. But anyway, it's a Monday, y'all. And it's hot. Your hubby's sleeping? Well, that's good. Right over here, I would like to get me like a picnic table and like put it in that area right there. Because it's always shady over there. You're inside the house where, yeah. Now right here, it's always sunny. But most of the time over there, it's not. Hi, I am Hannah from India. Praise the Lord. Hey, Hannah, welcome in, honey. And you're right. Praise His holy name. Yeah, it would. And I could sit outside and diamond paint. I thought about a table and chair, but I don't want that sitting out there. I don't know. Because it gets, it gets cool right there. Yeah, it would be. And you can see all around you pretty much, And I could sit outside and diamond paint if I wanted to, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about a chair and table. I think that would look corny. I mean, I could take my table outside. My folding table. I could bring it out here. But that thing is so hard to get back together. Oh, honey, thank you. I don't think my skin's pretty at all. I just wash my face and go on, You have pretty skin, Miss Southern Belle. What's your secret? I'm aging like a prune. I'm not gonna lie. My mama had pretty skin. My daddy's got pretty skin too. My daddy and my brother, they have that kind of skin where they stay dark. They have dark skin. Oh, yeah, it's got a hold of me and everything going south. And it's awful too, ain't it? Your cheeks go south. My eyelids have went south. What Melissa Journey about? It's about God, kindness, love, respect, diamond painting, good family friends, laughter, tears. Yeah. We have good days, bad days. We lift each other up. And we got each other's back. And we do crafts too. We diamond paint, we color, we sing. Even though sometimes you might want to hold your ears, but hey, we don't get paid to sing. like Carrie Underwood and Miranda and Reba, and yeah, we're not there yet. But we're working on it. But welcome in. I think that covers a few things. Yeah, we tell Dad jokes, we laugh. Make each other smile. That's right, Paula. Amen. Now, if I could just put that in my little bio thing, you know what I'm saying? My little description. I don't have anything hardly in there. That's what it's about, though. Yeah, it is clouding up around here. Back in there, it's clouding up some. I mean, if it rains, it rains. I just don't want them thunderstorms. I'd rather not, but you can't stop them. Can't stop the rain. I'm making chicken burgers right now. Oh, wow. Like a chicken patty sandwich or something. I don't think I've ever made chicken burgers. But it sounds good. Are you grilling them out? You making them on the stove or something? Paula's dancing. There you go, Paula. That's the way to do it. And we dance in the rain, too. Goodness. I got a tickle in the throat. Oh, gosh. So here's Regina. Y'all always dancing, ain't you? That's good. Don't ever quit. That's the main thing. Don't ever quit. Yep. Yeah, but it happens. It really does. I mean, if you're on social media, you're going to have trolls. I mean, that just comes with it. There's no way around it. I don't hate them. I just, time for a nap. Goodness. Not me. If I take a nap now, I won't sleep tonight. But you go ahead and take your nap. Not me. If I take a nap at 4:30 or 5, I'd be awake all night. And I hope to sleep good tonight. And go to bed earlier. Yeah, I know. Me too. Somebody kept me up all night. Rattling in my ear. Ain't we just lucky, Regina? We got people keeping us up all night. Hey, Alicia. How are you doing, honey? Not everybody has that, Regina. Not everybody is that lucky. That's good. I'm glad you're well. Definitely. That's a blessing. Being well is a blessing. It is. Yeah. Yep. I'll just bring my table out here and set up outside all night long. You can't do that though, it gets too dark. If I had a bright light on me. I don't know, I don't see a lot of bugs around here. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what kind of bugs you're talking about, but mosquitoes or something? Every once in a while you might, but it's not no heavy thing for stuff like that. Sounds like you got a friend. Nah, well, I mean, I might have one. Mosquitoes, oh my god. Oh my gosh. You know, I hardly ever get bit by a mosquito. But I've been bit this year about 4 or 5 times. And I hardly ever get bit by them. Some people, mosquitoes just eat up. And then some people, they don't bother that bad. I guess I'm just getting that kind of... I think there's like a certain type of blood or something, ain't it? That they go after. I'm already tired today. But you know, easy does it, you right? That's what my mom always said, easy does it. And I didn't get much coffee, but I got a little bit. I was tired before I hit the heat. Yeah. But that heat will take it out of you. You gotta keep plenty of water in you. Yeah, I slept some. Not a long time, no. Not too long. Yeah, this heat, I mean, the sun's coming in really bad right now on this side. But it's real shady just right over there. You got a what? I got a water with lemon in it. Oh gosh. That's good, yeah. Water with lemon's refreshing. Now my doctor told me not to drink that too much because she said it will irritate your bladder. My urologist did. Because I was drinking it every day, Paula. And I was getting irritated bladder. And she said, and I told her I drink a lot of lemon water. And she said, lemon water is good for you. She said, but if you drink too much of it, it can and it will aggravate your bladder. Because it's got so much acid, citric. So I cut back on drinking lemon water. I ain't had no more problems either. Yeah, I love lemon water, I do. But I have to drink in very moderation. Well, the sky cleared up just a tad bit. Are y'all supposed to get rain? Regina? Paula? Y'all ain't, we are. It's like a rainforest around here. You what? You drank a mom and now. You drink a lemon and now? Is that what you mean? I don't know. Yeah, they're calling for more rain. Heavy rain. And I thought, I mean, I don't mind some rain, of course, but when it goes to flooding, no, I don't want that. Are y'all in a drought, Regina? I was sitting right here last night, and I had my window down, and ash just started coming in my car. But you could smell the smoke. It was strong. I don't smell nothing now. I thought, well, that looks like ashes. I didn't see no smoke, but I could surely smell it and see the flakes of ashes going through the air. Y'all are dry. We hadn't had as much rain as we normally get, but I don't miss it. I don't like rainy days. I don't like cold days or rainy days. I'd rather have hot days. I'm glad that sun's going in a little bit. I can see the screen a little better. Strawberry water flavor. Are you talking about like the packets? I got some of them in here. It's caffeine free and sugar free. Strawberry and watermelon. It says good source of vitamin C, caffeine free, low calorie. Now, I've not had these in a while, but they've just been in the car. But I like this one because it's caffeine free. And it's just Walmart brand. Great value. But I don't drink them as much. I cut back on lemon water and I cut back on these packets. And I just drink plain water. Now, some of the packets have more caffeine in them, and I don't like that. What kind do you drink, Paula? With light up? I'll see Oscar better. Oh, outside, did you get a light up? You didn't tell me that. Yeah, you will see him better. I don't think I'd send a dog outside in the dark. Not around here. You might not ever find him again. Up above, I said. I probably didn't see the comment, honey. Strawberry and lemonade, it sounds so good, don't it? It does, it sounds good, strawberry lemonade does. Right now, I think I could drink one right now. I don't have no strawberry lemonade, but I think I could drink a strawberry lemonade. But lemonade has never really agreed with me. It gives me heartburn. That's why I try to stay, you know. It's not that I don't like it, but it tears me up. They have Sonic flavor packets. Yeah, they do. And they have Crush, and they have Skittles. I like them ones I got because they're caffeine free, and it says it has vitamin C in it. Maybe it just has a tiny little bit, but it says it has it. Come on now, Regina. Go get you some. Oh, goodness. You love the cherry? Oh, I love cherry. I do. If I get a slushie from there, it's cherry. I love it. Slushy cherry. I love cherry slushies. I ain't been there in a long time to the Sonic. Nope, I have not been there. Gosh, I hadn't had a slushie in forever. They give you a brain freeze. What are you having for supper, Regina? Paula, what you having? I'm assuming y'all are the only ones here. Salmon patties, and you know, I don't eat salmon. I know I did in-home health care, and it was canned salmon. And that lady's daughter would set out what she wanted her to have that day. And she set out some salmon patties, so I made them up for her. And my hands started going numb and feeling like they're swelling up from patting them out. So I don't mess with salmon. From deli, yeah. Hamburger helper, spicy Italian. I ain't never had that. I do like hamburger helper though. But I don't want any meat. I just want me a sandwich. You know, like with tomato or something. Cucumber, tomato. I have to be in a mood for meat. Now I could lay out some unseasoned beef and make it like manwich or something like that. Jalapeno in it, hot though. You know, when I went, I wish I had the video. I went to the produce store. They have jalapenos in there like that big and about that wide. But the lady told me that the kind that those are, she said the name of them. She said they're not hot. But they are huge. They're as big as my hand. She said those And the other ones, which I know about those, what are they called? They're a pepper. It's a sweet pepper. But they are jalapenos, but she said they are not hot. But they're huge. I told her, I said, I've never seen a jalapeno that big. And she told me, well, it said the name on her. It started with the P. I've never heard of it. She said it. She was very familiar. I talked to her, and she's like, they're not hot at all. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, maybe they might be hot to me. I don't know. I said, I cannot do spicy food. I can't. So I'm right with you, Paula. But she said that those wasn't hot. I've never seen a jalapeno that big. I've only seen the little tiny ones, about like that. But these was as big as my hand. I told her, I said, those are jalapenos? And she said, yeah. She said, but those aren't the hot ones either. I told her, I said, I've never seen no jalapenos that big. She said, they're a different kind. But most peppers, if you take the seeds out of them, they're not that hot anyway. But I'm like you, Paula. I got to stay away from that. Some people can do spicy. But I cannot. A little bit of onion is enough for me. I thought, goodness sake. I just can't get over how big that was. I wish I had my phone in there. I could video a little bit, but it's so quiet in there. It's almost like a library. And they got all kinds of cheese, liver mush. They got like coolers, eggs. I didn't see no prunes. I was going to get me a prune. It may be. It started with the P. I do know that. That woman knew her jalapenos. And I thought, well, that's good. They have all kinds of stuff in there. And they have watermelons. They got a lot of watermelons. They have them on the outside. But they do, like, cut them and put, like, a wrap over them and put them in a cooler just in case you don't want a whole one. They have a lot of stuff in there. They do. They have oranges. Different kind of onions, of course. And I got the little tiny onions, which is good for me. Oh, she said it's having... You see a jalapeno in it, not hot enough? You like hotter stuff, Regina? You must like spicy stuff, huh? Gosh, I don't see how many times you can mow a yard in 1 week. Not too hot for me. I don't do peppers at all. I love watermelon. I got some watermelon and cantaloupe in the refrigerator. I hadn't eaten nothing today. I hadn't eaten nothing since yesterday. But I'm probably going to have a tomato and cucumber sandwich. Well, I cut good cantaloupe. Yeah, cantaloupe is so good. I love honeydew too. I wanted grapes, and those grapes was $5.99 a pound, and they had them already pre-bagged. I thought, I can't eat all them grapes. They'll go bad first. So I just got fruit. It's already cut up, but I try to get stuff that I know I'll eat within a timely manner, so it don't go bad on me. And those grapes would go bad. But you can freeze grapes. A lot of people says that they're better frozen. I thought about that too, and I thought, I'm just not. I love eggs, cantaloupe, and biscuit and gravy. That goes so good together. If you've never tried it, you better. Eggs, cantaloupe, biscuit, and gravy. You cannot beat that. That's probably, that and pinto beans and cornbread and onion is my favorite food. Here comes that sun back out. I love pinto beans, cornbread, and onions. And sometimes, like a side of something with it, of course, but depending on how I feel. Oh, I love biscuit and gravy with some cantaloupe. Goodness sake. It is so good. And if you want an egg with it, it's good too, but biscuit and gravy and cantaloupe, I don't know why it goes so good together, but it does. I don't even need no bacon. Just give me some biscuit and gravy and cantaloupe and I'll be happy. I like canned biscuits. Now, homemade biscuits are good, don't get me wrong. Because Mama and my grandma, they always made, homemade biscuits. But sometimes Mama would use the canned ones too. But I like canned biscuits. Like the Grand, the flaky ones. I like them better than I do homemade. I don't know, the consistency of homemade biscuits, when you get it in your mouth, it goes back to dough. I'm thinking, well, you could just take it out and roll it up and bake it again, I know that sounds gross, but it's true. Canned biscuits don't really do that. It's already cooling down out here. That's what I told my daddy. I said, Daddy, I said, them biscuits, I said, when you put them in your mouth to chew it up, I said, it just goes right back to dough. I bet he thinks she just ruins everything, You like homemade cookies? Homemade stuff is normally better. It is. It don't have all them preservatives and adjectives and you can put what you want in there too. I don't hardly make it a lot of sweets ever. Gosh, I never eat it all. I'd love to have a pineapple upside down cake. I know you can put them in like you know, it comes six cupcake pan. You know what I'm talking about, baking dish. I got one of those, and I thought about making pineapple. You know, you just put a pineapple ring and a cherry and a little bit of brown sugar, and then the mix. I thought about those, but still, 6 of those would be a lot. Maybe one, or maybe 2 of them. I like to make homemade sauce. It's a lot better, Paula. Are you talking about like salsa? Like salsa dip? Now I like mine mild. It's so good, that homemade salsa dip, mild. I could eat some of that right now. Oh, I love it. I love salsa. Mild though. Oh, Lord. She probably did, and she won't sleep tonight. But that's on her, I guess. Not me. I wouldn't go to sleep this time of day. Because, not unless I was like sick or something, you know? Because I'll be up all night. I am fighting a sinus infection, and that thing has been kicking my rear. She put me on that dioxycycline, and it makes my eyes up under here, especially this one. When I get a sinus infection, it makes them look awful. But I've been battling with that, and my head is like so congested. Yeah, it's been rough. I did wash my old hair today, though. I said, I'm washing this old crap. Gosh, it looks different. If I would style it a little bit, it might look all right. Let's see. I don't even know what I would do with this mess. I'm trying to let it grow out so I can donate it. I mean, I just washed it just like 2 or 3 days ago, but still. Sometimes you just need to wash that hair. And it's still just a tiny little bit wet. But it smells so good. I need to put it back up off my neck and let it dry just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to let it grow out, and I'm going to chop it off again. But I'm going to make sure that they send it to the Locks of Love. You know, do it for a cause. I would have done chopped it off if I wasn't doing it for the locks of love. You can't have no dye on your hair though, because my hair was down past my butt. I was literally sitting on it, and I had her to cut it. And I told her I'd like to donate it. She said, we can't. We can't take it because you have dye on your hair. And it was a lot of hair. And I thought, yeah, I was kind of bummed out about that a little bit because I really wanted it to help somebody. I didn't even know that either until she told me. She made a gelatin cake. She made a jello cake. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what she made. She probably didn't make much. I don't blame you. You can't go wrong there. You cannot go wrong with chicken tenders or any kind of chicken at those dinners. Yeah, I don't blame you, Regina. I think you made a good call there. You know, that's one thing you can't go wrong with is chicken tenders, hamburgers, hot dogs. And all the fixings. Slaw, baked beans. And a lot of people bring barbecue too. Talk myself out of making it. Regina, what was the ingredients? Was it just like cake mix and a can of soda? I've never had those kind of cakes. I don't make a lot of cakes anyway. But when I do, I like strawberry shortcake cake, but you have to make it from scratch. Not out of the box. I'm talking for myself. I'm not talking about for anybody else. They are so good. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that. That sounds refreshing, though. It does. Because all the ingredients there, you know, it's not heavy like that real rich icing. That stuff would drive you crazy. Oh, I bet that was good. All kinds of good food in here, huh? You ladies can cook, huh? Yeah. How did they go about to do the gender reveal? What did they do? They cut a cake or bust a balloon? Where'd my glasses go? Oh. Yeah, sounds good, don't it? What did they do, Regina? They bust a balloon, cut a cake? Oh, wow. Paula. They busted a balloon, yeah. I see people do all kinds of stuff, you know. Like this one family, they're getting put on blast because they had this, I don't know, company to dye some pigeons blue. And boy, if people ain't going after them. And they put them in a basket and opened the basket and let them fly. I saw that today. It's on YouTube. Well, that way you can have one for later. You get a sweet tooth. Well, you went to a reunion, a reveal, and a birthday party? Well, it's better to have them all like that, you know, than it is scattered out and you have to go and go and go and go. Yeah, I would love to sit outside and diamond paint. Do y'all ever sit outside and diamond paint? Only stage reveal, reunion. I think it would be great to sit outside and diamond paint. Well, Regina, that was good, though, that you got to go. Yeah. I've not been to a reunion in probably 20 years. I would love to, yeah. And this time of day would be perfect. Over there, though, in the shade. I don't like too many sweets around me because I'll eat them, you know. Occasionally, maybe. Once in a blue moon. They was big. Have you ever made those peanut butter cookies? They're like, it's an old-timey recipe like back in the day when all they had was like sugar, flour, and stuff like that. Now, I've made those. Now, they are sweet. Peanut butter and I think flour and sugar. It's 2 or 3. It's called a 2-ingredient recipe, 3-ingredient, but to me it's 3-ingredient, but I think they call it 2-ingredient. It's sugar, peanut butter, I think, and flour. But to me, you can opt a lot of that sugar out because peanut butter has sugar in it anyway. Yeah. Well, you know, back in the daytime, you know, back yonder days, they didn't have a lot. So they just had to make what they had. And they just went with it, I guess. My grandma always made everything homemade. Both of my grandmas did. They didn't have that store-bought stuff. My grandmother would make cookies out cake mix. Yeah, you can do that. You certainly can. But they didn't have a lot of that back in the day, Regina. They had just like sugar, flour, the basics. I guess they may have had it, but I'm talking back like when my daddy was little, you know? And they had like 13 kids or so. Yeah. That's about all you have to do is add stuff and it's going to make something. It's going to make something, you know? What, I don't know, but you get in the kitchen clowning around a little bit and you'll come up with something. I don't care who you are. A little bit of flour and some sugar and some, some type of flavor goes a long ways. And they always use lard. In them lard buckets. Crisco. But I think if you're making homemade biscuits, that Crisco is the best. I had 2 peaches saved for me. Are you saying peaches? I got me a peach today. I got me one. Maybe I should have got 2. I got cinnamon crumb cake mix. I will make it on Friday. I got me 1 peach, but that man said to leave it out one day. He said because it'll take a day for it to get good and ripe. Now I'm going to see how good the peaches are. If they're good, I might go and get me another one. He said that, when they're not out, that they put them in the refrigerator. So it slows. He said if they didn't, they would run too fast. Which makes sense. Then they'd have gnats everywhere. I don't eat a lot of cake. I don't know even the last time. I think the last time I got a piece of cake was from Ingles. They sell individually sliced. And I love their coconut cake because it ain't too sweet at all. I'll tell you something I like to bake is what's it called? I can't think of it. Like breads. Like raisin carrot bread. Because I don't think those are too sweet. Now that the cake I was telling you about, the coconut cake that I get a slice of every once in a while, it's not hardly sweet. I got peaches, a pear tree, and I just started it, Regina. Carrot cake is good, but I find it to be too sweet. I love carrot cake. But when you put that cream cheese icing on there, it just overpowers the flavor, I think. As I've got older, I don't like that real sweet stuff. It'd about knock your socks off. Now, that lady, I talked to her down there at the bakery, and I asked her about that coconut cake, because it's not that sweet at all. You can actually taste the cake. and not just pure icing in your mouth. Sure, Jesus Christ. And some of that cake, that icing that they use, just tastes like, it's just pure sugar with dye. I don't blame you. Yeah. I mean, you can leave a little icing on those cupcakes, a little bit. I'm like you, I rake most of it off because it's about that thick. And you just, leave a little bit of icing on there and it's perfect. You can actually taste the cake. I don't want no cupcake or cake, for that matter, to where you can't taste the cake itself. I'll pass. So sweet. Are you making the salmon yourself, Regina? Making it on the stove or something? My mama always loved salmon. And she loved chicken livers. She did. Mama loved fish. Perch. Her and Daddy, they was the opposite. One would get flounder, one would get perch. Daddy liked flounder, Mama liked perch. No, already formed from deli. Just need, yeah. That's what I say, you just have to put it in there and cook it. I've never had sardines. My brother, he loves sardines. He didn't have to eat them neither. He would take hot sauce and put it on sardines and eat sardines and crackers. And potted meat. He loved potted meat. He didn't have to eat that, but that's what he wanted. And those viney weenies, he loved those. Potted meat. And he'd say, that's some good eating, sister. He loved it. And bologna. Sardines, bologna, potted meat, and viney sausages. Now my brother would eat a steak, but you know what? He was kind of like me. I'm kind of glad I'm not a steak kind of person because those are expensive. I don't eat steak. I don't eat pork chops. I don't eat ribs. I love fried bologna. But I ain't bought none because I had mine really thin sliced, really. But I don't eat no bologna for a while. I love it too, Paula. Now my brother, he had to have his bologna about that thick. He didn't like that real thin sliced. Now, my brother, fried bologna and sardines and potted meat was his caviar. He loved that stuff. I said, why are you eating them sardines? I love them. He'd take that hot sauce, put it on there, and eat it with crackers, just like, nothing. I thought, well, as long as you're happy eating what you're eating, it don't matter. I saw some sardines at the Dollar Tree. I did. And I thought about my brother. He wasn't hard to please when it come to food. I like fried bologna, but I don't like it real thick. Y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I'm getting stiff. I'm getting tired. My back's hurting, and I'm just a complainer today. Yep. You gotta really, as you get older, you gotta eat that stuff in moderation, don't you? Yeah. Bye for now, Regina. Y'all take care.